What's up guys, Rand Razor here with another tech video for you guys today, and today I bring us a rumor roundup as well as a sneak peek at the all new iPhone 7 coming out September 7th. So I managed to snag up a mock-up of the iPhone 7 here to share with you guys of some of the physical changes as well as the rumors surrounded around the iPhone 7 of what we should expect for next week. In terms of the physical changes, the iPhone 7 unfortunately remains pretty much the overall theme and look of the iPhone 6 and 6S with the anodized aluminum backing, curved edges, and of course the antenna bands. So there are four major physical changes that are supposed to happen with the iPhone 7, the first being the removal of two antenna bands that wrap around the back of the iPhone here. It does give it a little bit of a sleeker appeal, but I think in the end it does give the iPhone much more of a increased structural integrity, meaning it hopefully won't bend as easily as the iPhone 6 did. The second and obvious change with the iPhone 7 is a new camera, which also means there's a new module that surrounds the camera. As you guys can see here, the camera on the iPhone 7 is significantly larger and much more protruded compared to the older model. And as I'm sure most of you have heard, the iPhone 7 Plus is expected to have a dual camera system, which means the overall camera design is certainly going to be a little bit different on the back of the iPhones and pretty much the main physical feature that will identify an iPhone 7 and an iPhone 6. A third physical change is Apple's removal of the headphone jack, which at first was a surprise, but now that I think about it, ever since Apple released the new MacBook with only USB-C ports, it's really no surprise that Apple would remove something like this. For whatever reasons, I'm not sure, maybe to make the phone thinner or just to add a secondary speaker to give the iPhone stereo speakers and give us all another adapter, in this case a Lightning to 3.5mm headphone jack adapter. In terms of aesthetic points, it does make the bottom look a little bit more uniform, you could say, with having both speakers on the left and right, but it might piss off some people having no headphone jack. And the last major feature that may or may not happen with the iPhone 7 is a clickless home button, which basically means it will provide haptic feedback versus a physical tactile feedback that we're accustomed to with the past iPhones. And I do find this rumor pretty believable, mainly because the iPhone 7 is expected to have a waterproof rating similar to what the Apple Watch is. In other words, it can survive a splash or rain or even something like using it in the shower. It can't be submerged, but again, it kind of makes sense as with a clickless home button, it gives it better waterproof properties. So overall, in terms of the aesthetics and design changes or the physical look of the iPhone, it pretty much will largely look like the iPhone 6 and 6S, which is a bit of a disappointment as we do all look forward to a whole completely different design change. And it'll certainly be nothing too dramatic as it was when the iPhone 5S was replaced. In terms of the technical side of the iPhone 7, honestly, there's really nothing spectacular about that other than the addition of a 12 megapixel camera for the iPhone 7, as well as a starting storage capacity of 32 gigabytes instead of 16, which will definitely be a welcome change that should have happened a number of years ago. But things that we already expect and know that will come is of course a faster processor, more RAM, more storage capacity, such as the rumor of a 256 gigabyte model being available. But all this really isn't anything new or spectacular, as with every new iPhone generation, we do expect it to be faster and offer more space. In terms of any other rumors that the iPhone 7 is supposed to have, an upgraded screen is certainly something that is to be expected, considering the iPad Pros have a better screen than the iPhones. Aside from resolution, the color gamut and all that sorts is significantly improved. And there's also a rumor that the iPhone 7 will receive a multitude of other different colors. So as of right now, with the iPhone 6 and 6S, there is a rose gold or champagne, silver, as well as a space gray. But the iPhone 7 may receive a couple other different colors, such as a darker shade of gray, which you've already seen with the iPod Nano, as well as a piano black, which we see with the Apple Watch. Overall, guys, the iPhone 7 certainly doesn't seem to be anything too spectacular of an upgrade for those of you looking to upgrade from your 6 or your 6S. For those of you iPhone 5 or 5S users, this certainly would be a good time to upgrade as it is a new phone. But nonetheless, if you're expecting something different or revolutionary coming from the 6S, you may want to hold on to your phone for a couple more years. So what do you guys think of the upcoming iPhone 7? Are you disappointed? Are you excited? Or do you even want the phone? Let me know in the comment section there down below. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and if you haven't already, hit that like button on the bottom there, and I'll see you on the next video.